you know, fucking Washington. And so they started to see, Dr. Wise, I think it's spelled Weiss, is one of the, he's very known for talking about a lot of the case studies. He's one of the first doctors that I actually listened to about it because I was very interested in 2020 about past life. It just kept coming up and I was very intrigued about it, and I still am. Dolores Cannon is another one who, she's the one who pretty much invented the quantum healing theory and the technique. There's one school, that's the next thing I'm going to be doing, is because of healing on a quantum level. And if you think about physics and our matter and our body and our composition, go into that scientific part of it, you'll see that our makeup, just everything that we are, created in. So it's just one of those things where, good morning, Brenda. You just got to go beyond the facade of what we think we know. And I think one of my biggest things is to get people to understand that your healing should be a priority. Your healing should be worth $100, or you know what I mean, or whatever the fucking price tag it is. It should never be a part of, mm, no, that's not worth it. But let me go spend a couple $100, on some other bullshit. Most of us know we can spend up some money on some bullshit that's meaningless at the end of the day, but your soul is everlasting, you guys. Your spirit is everlasting. So, regardless to how you choose to live this life, your soul is still going to carry on with all of this shit that you fucking did to or didn't do in this life, right? You're going to take the same burdens with you to the next space. That's the craziest thing. Me, I don't fucking want to go to my next space with no crazy bullshit. I'm like, hell no. Um, if you're gonna do a quantum healing or past life regression, I would actually look on the Dolores Cannon site. I can send the website to anyone who wants it. I used a lady here in Florida. She can do it remote, but I did mine in person. You can look around your area to see who does it, but I would tell you go to her site because they only get credentials through her, through the school. So if you just go online and you type it in, everyone is going to pop up, but you're going to get a regular therapist that's not past life regression, because people are putting it in their tags just so they can pop up on Google. So be careful with that. Dolores Cannon, she has her own school. That's where you get accredited from. And that's something I'm working on for 2022, so that by the end of 2022, I'll be able to do past life regressions, because I believe in the fact of when you have something that you have no idea why and you can't get past it, I believe that that past life regression can assist you in moving forward and working through your fears. you know had I have never gone through the past life, there's a lot of shit I would not even know or not even understand. I actually want to do another one because I think when I did mine, I was in the beginning of my path, and so there's a lot of information that my higher self told me I wasn't ready for, which irritated the fuck out of me, you guys. I'm not even gonna lie, irritated the fuck out of me when my higher self is telling me like you're not ready or it's not time. And when you get to listen to the recording later, good morning, Tina, and you're like, did my higher self just really not give me no information? But it was that I really wasn't ready. Now me looking back, it's been almost a year. No, it has been a year. It's been over a year since I did it. But me looking back now, I can understand that, oh, yeah, I wasn't ready. Not for the answers that I wanted. Wasn't ready to hear that shit. Wasn't ready to hear that shit. But yeah, get in my inbox if you guys want the actually I'm gonna type it in. I'm gonna put it in the comments right now. I'm gonna put it in the comments because like I said, it's something I believe in it, wholeheartedly believe in it. Especially when you got shit from the past hitting you and you can't get past it, you guys. Um, it's worth the money. I lucked up with her. She was doing donation based readings at the time. So you'll have to check with the practitioners that are around you, you know. Um, and she was the one I used, her name is Elsa. She took her time. I did it at my home. You could go to hers or she could come to you, but I had her come to me so that I could be more of in a calm space. You know what, Sherry? It's not about like, a lot of people ask me that, like, where do I begin? Like, where do I start? And I always will say the same thing is start somewhere. Start somewhere. Because that's what I did. I just started somewhere. And I feel like I'm going to pop that's my website that I'm popping in the chat right now. But yeah, you just start somewhere, because if you continue to just sit in that space of I don't know, then you just kind of sit in that space, right? And the more knowledge you have, the better it helps you. The Dolores Cannon is the next one that I put in. I put my website if anyone's looking to go look at any packages, classes, or anything that I offer. And then the Dolores Cannon, Find a Practitioner, that is for the quantum healing past life regression. The reason why I would tell you to do both, where you do the quantum healing also, is because you can actually start to heal the stuff in your body, the pains, the aches, that kind of thing. You can release that through those. Okay. Um, that's the quantum healing part of it. The past life, of course, is one portion, and then the quantum healing is another portion. And so it's about 2 hours. It feels like your ass has been under for a long time, but it's pretty phenomenal. And that's what it takes. It just takes for you to get to a point to say, I'm tired of being tired. I'm tired of being tired, right? Hey, Christina Boo, how are you? I haven't seen you in forever. How's the little bun in the oven cooking? But I feel like you just got to remember that you are worth healing. You are worth it. And I know that we're going to just send you some love and some support and some positivity, boo. I'm sorry to yell at you guys. Just know that you're worth it on a healing level. It is worth it for you to heal on that level. And you should get into the mode of telling, how much money I spent in 2020 alone. I've worked with a couple different healers. I've worked with one, Cynthia Glickman was another one, where I worked with her on a twin flame level, just kind of crushing some childhood shit. She's the one who first introduced me to the meditative style healing, period, which I was new to that. Besides the past life regression that I didn't understand that you could do these mini meditative state healings and you could knock out healing. And you didn't have to do a past life regression. Like you could just sit and do these like mini kind of healings. And she's the one who actually taught me by doing the session basically and taught me how to do that, which was awesome to learn that. So you guys are so worth the healing. You're so worth the time. You just got to tell yourself that I'm tired of being tired, tired of hurting, tired of being in pain, tired of dealing with shit that doctors say they don't know. Why? Because again, Western medical treats symptoms. It doesn't treat your core issues. You got to get to the core issue. That's how you know. One of the things that's going to blow your mind right now is when I talk about my trauma, right? The generational trauma. So my sacral chakra is not fully formed. It didn't form at birth. Some people will call that a birth defect. But if you look into it, if you look at it for what it is, that trauma through the lines, you know what I mean? So my sacral, which is sacral chakra, my sacrum is in basically two pieces. So that says a lot about the generation shit that passes down. Whew. All right, boo. Well, you're getting there, though. You're getting there with all the problems, little miracles coming. I know it's rough. Good morning, Mandy. I don't know if I said good morning, Mandy. Aw, awesome. I am so glad you found us, Sherry. Hey, good morning, Tashiana. One of the things also with when you get to that point, when you realize that you're healing, when you realize that it's working, when you realize it's like, damn, the happiness is real, when you start to shift, right? That's like the ultimate kind of gift is just to be happy. Is just to like heal on that. A lot of us have struggled with why can't, one of the things I struggled with before was why can't I be happy? And it was just like, why can't I be happy? Like, why is it so fucking hard just to be happy? And I never could understand it. Like, man, why is it so fucking hard to be happy? Like, why is this a crutch? Or why is this like, why am I struggling for happiness? Could never understand the whys behind it. But naturally, it was because of all this underlining shit that's deep within me, right? That prevents us because we get stuck in that shit and we don't understand. We're so clueless. And I feel in so many ways it's very sad the way our society teaches us, and then it just kind of shoves us into this, well, something must be wrong with you kind of energy. And it's like, if we just had this information, how many people could be living their best life if more people knew or understood? If more people understood healing on that quantum level, how many more people could be happy? How many more people could be living that life? Right. Good morning, Daniela. Yeah. And it's one of those things. It's like, why am I struggling to be happy? Like the struggle is real. Like why? You know? And I think that's my goal in life is to assist as many people as I can to find their happiness, which means healing. And I always talk about healing. Healing will always be my number one priority over everything else, you know? And it always has been like with, even with the tarot, it's not just looking at your question of like, who's coming at you or this, that, and the third. It's more of what's going on within you. If you ever see the style of reading, it's more of why isn't this working? Not really just, oh, it's not working. This person's a piece of shit or whatever, whatever. But it's more of the whys. Why is it not working? Spirit is always showing us why using these techniques. So I do hope more people do the classes, but even if you wait for the new platform, it's fine because I'm wholeheartedly excited for the new platform. And I can't wait to see it done in all our hard work with all of these classes and knowledge that we've got and everything that I learn, I will be offering again and again.